But there's like 50 of them, which is really interesting. Over the year, I mean, it goes all the way back to Walt Whitman or something, you know.
Well, we decided that 2,000 people.
Okay, we have an exhibition of 3 artists. They were all, the one thing they have in common is that they were all active in Miami, early Miami, which we call anything before Basel. I'd like to talk about Elliot Miller. He and I shared a studio for 35 years. He died 15 years ago. And his work in the exhibition is done primarily in Brooklyn. In 1991, the 2 of us moved to Brooklyn. And Elliot started at that point, he took excursions into the countryside and came back with big chunks of wood. We also scavenged wood from construction sites in Brooklyn. And he started work with this reliquary of animals. And what we see in the exhibition is primarily that. And the work also got rougher. He started working with the chainsaw and actually burning the work to make the patina.
I got to know Tom Schmitt probably about 1976. When I first met him, he was working with video, and was real interested in video and machines and things like that. And that sort of morphed, I guess, into computers to create these wonderful geometric patterns and designs and stuff. And his work is so thoughtful, so intelligent. It's just it's wonderful to see sort of the contrast with the 3 artists here, because you have 2 that are very painterly and texture, and Tom, very, very cool, very thoughtful, very intelligent, very committed to his practice.
I first met Robert Flynn in 2000 when I moved back from Chicago. I had been there for 8 years. I moved into a studio at the Art Center South Florida, and we became very fast friends. He, at the time, was doing the bird paintings, which we have here in the exhibition. And I remember he lived on Miami Beach and would walk to his studio every day and take pictures on his way to work at the studio. And that started to become introduced into his work when he would do palm paintings. And it became like a visual diary of his walk to his studio. I know that when he moved into his first house, he became very interested in gardening and became a very serious gardener. And then, of course, that's where his work switched into a new series he called Garden Variety. So there was a lot of imagery from his garden, such as the grassy plugs that he would do with graphite and charcoal. So a lot of these things came from his daily life, his interests, and he would plumb those interests until he would move into another series. When Robert moved in 2006 to Vermont, he unfortunately passed away. He died suddenly, and he was only 39. He was very influential in my life. It was a wonderful experience to have him as an artist and a friend.